Today we're going to be doing some work on our hips. We're going to be working our hip flexors, and we're also going to be working on the mobility of our hip joint. Now our first exercise, we're going to come down onto the floor. To set up, you want your feet to be about hip distance apart and your heels are about 1 foot away from the bottom of your pelvis. A good test for that is if you just lift up your chest and reach around, you can just touch the back of your heels. That's about how far away you want your feet. All right, our arms are straight down beside us, palms are facing the floor. We're going to work on those hip flexors first. So let's take our right leg into tabletop. Now, with our leg in tabletop, we've got this nice right angle at our knee joint there. You want to try and maintain that right angle all the time when we do this exercise. So we're just going to inhale, and as you inhale, you're just going to hinge at this right hip joint, tap your toe on the floor, and then exhale, you're going to draw it back up again. So the only angle that's changing here is the one at your hip joint. Exhale back into tabletop. Inhale as you lower that right leg. Exhale as you lift it back up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. You should feel your abs a little bit here as well. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you lift. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And 1 more. Inhale, lower. And exhale as you lift it back up. Now place that right foot back on the floor. Let's take our left leg into tabletop. Again, keeping that right angle at your knee joint there the same. Thinking about your left hip. You're going to inhale, tap that left toe on the floor. Exhale, draw it back up again. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, belly button to spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Down and up. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, lifting it back up. Lovely. Lowering that left foot to the floor. Now we're going to work on our hip mobility. So we're going to do some leg circles. So to set up, we're going to extend our left leg out nice and long along the floor. And you're going to take your right leg into tabletop. Your arms go out to a T with your palms facing the ceiling to give your chest that stability. I am going to bend my arms because I'm off the floor, obviously. All right, there's 2 variations here with these leg circles. We can start off with our tabletop version, and then the next level is to have a straight leg. But I'll start off with the bent one first, and then I'll transition. You can choose which one you want to do. So to start off with these leg tabletop ones, you're going to inhale, prepare, and then exhale, you're going to cross the center line of your body with that right leg, and then you're going to circle it down and around, out to the side, and back to where you started. So you cross the center line of your body, then you circle it down and around, back up to the top. You're going to keep that going. Just think about your hip joint and what it's doing. I like to visualize that ball and socket joint in my right hip, and I'm just trying to get that ball right around the outside of that socket on my hip joint. So you inhale for a circle, and then you exhale the next circle. Now you can keep those going. I'm going to do the straight leg version now. So flexing my foot on that right leg, I'm going to cross the center line of my body, and then I drop that leg down and around, back up to the top. Down and around, back up to the top. Trying to keep my pelvis as stable as I can. You don't want to have your pelvis rocking all over the place. Belly button's pulling in towards your spine. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Point that foot, tabletop it. You're going to stretch that right leg out nice and long. Just check in here. Feel the difference between your left leg and your right leg that you just worked. You might feel that that right leg's a little bit more connected to the floor. It's a lot straighter. Let's go the left leg into tabletop now. Just check those arms are still in a T. Belly button pulling towards your spine. We're going to cross the center line of our body with this left knee, and then circle it down and around out to the sides, back up to the top. Cross the center line of your body, down and around, out to the side, back up to where you started. Again, inhale for a circle. Exhale for the next circle. Nice and controlled. Inhale and exhale. You keep those going, or you can join me with straight leg, flexing that left foot, cross the center line of your body, drop it down and around, back up to the top. Now, if you've got a straight leg, your circles don't have to be that big. You can keep them smaller as you learn to control your pelvis a little bit more. And then if you can get that stability in your pelvis, then you can go a little bit bigger with your circles. Down, around, back up to the top. 2 more. Last one. Pointing that foot, tabletop it, stretch it out nice and long. Just check in now. Check those legs feel about the same again. And then you can just bend your knees and you're done. Good job.